Greetings. Today is being celebrated as Father's Day. And I just want to add my own personal experience being a father to 5 children. It's a very touchy subject when it comes to fathers, especially within the community in which I'm from, Jamaican Caribbean, and of course, sections of the United States and South America. That there's a lot of negative remarks which are said about fathers and men. But more times in the year, and then on this particular day, there's tributes. Many of them are very muted, in my opinion. But my upbringing, I was grown up by my grandma. My father, I did not meet him until I was 17 years of age. Of course, I had a stepfather, but I never lived physically with him. And it recalls a book published in 1957, a study by a lady named Edith Clark, which says, looking at the Jamaican context, mother who fathered me, my mother who fathered me. My case is my grandma. But what is important was her attitude. As I go old, I realize how wise she was. There are two incidents, basically. One, she never spoke ill or negatively about my father who was not there. Not once. In fact, her motto was, if you don't have anything good to say about anyone, you don't say anything at all. That was her general attitude. And two, growing up without a father and you're in school settings, and people, young people at that time, talk about the father, what they do, what work they do, and so forth. I couldn't engage in that discussion. So I remember even as a child, I would find a reason not to be around. I would disappear during those discussions. And then there was a discussion with my grandmother, At a very young age, I said to her, when I grow up and I become rich and I have my own house, I'm going to give you a room, you know. And she looked at me and she said, don't feel sorry for me. Your job, your responsibility is to the family that you are going to have. Your responsibility is for your family that you are going to create. So those things are what molded me and gave me ideas about being a father. So I made sure that I was there for all of my children. Yeah, that was a pledge I made to myself. And That is what I did. Now, it brings me to the point of responsibility. Parents are responsible for their children until they reach the age of either legal or a moral maturity. The United States is 18 years of age. At that time when I was growing up, it was 21 years of age in Jamaica. Let me repeat that. You're responsible for, and you're responsible to your children. No. Is the children responsible for you? No. Very hard for you to take. They're not responsible for you. I've done what I said. They're responsible for their journey to create the future and not to relive your past. Very difficult. My children are grown up. They're adults. They're responsible for themselves. In fact, I don't even like to call them children because they're not children anymore. And they are plotting their lives in however they want. That's their problem. But people who spend time expecting that the children supposed to be responsible for them. And there are many children who are doing that. And what they're actually doing is trying to relive the past of someone else. Rather than, as my grandmother said, to take care and to build your future. Because that is your purpose in life. That is where your desire is supposed to be. And that is the worthy idea. So on this day, we celebrate. I will leave you with this simple thing. Whatever problems exist between mother and father, that is their problem. It's not the problem of the child. So whatever happened between your mother and father, that is their problem, not my problem. I have my journey to live, and you should live it to the fullest. Take care of your responsibility for and to until they reach the age of maturity. Then they are responsible for themselves. So have a year of love and joy and happiness with your family, including your father, whether or not he was around. Take care until such time.